Hello, and welcome to Sorry We're So Shite, Teach Me TF2 Edition. A show where we cover the stats, weapons, strengths, weaknesses, strategies for and against all teams, classes.
For all the classes of Team Fortress 2.
For all the classes of Team Fortress 2. I'm sorry, I'm new. Today we are looking at the Pyro class. And I am actually taking the helm on this one, so yeah, you can actually,
For once.
hear me talk more than like a few words. Anyways, I am also here with the dot insert adjectives here. Viscose.
Yay! I'm here, and I don't have to talk so much for once.
But yeah, he's good. Yeah, whatever. Okay, for the strategies of the Pyro.
Hey, you forgot something. There's a format that we have to follow.
Like I pay attention to the format. Okay, the Pyro, if you don't know, as it says in the title, if the Pyro, he deals with fire and flames. His big aspect is having a flamethrower, and he just kills people with fire. It's like fire with fire, except
They don't have the fire.
well, unless they're a Pyro. But okay, let's get back down to business and defeat the Huns. Okay. For the stats of the Pyro, he has the 100% run speed, which is actually not as great as the Scout, but he's kind of up there. On Scout to Heavy, he's more in the Scout range. Anyways, for his health, he has 175. I don't know what's the increments for health.
Base health. He has 175 base health.
Yeah, 175 base health, and he has plus 260 with the overheal of the medic. For the weapons, he has various flamethrowers, as you can tell his big aspect of flamethrowers. For his secondary weapons, he has the shotguns, flare guns. Well, yeah, just many variations of those, which don't really come in handy, because really
Well, the flare guns actually do come in handy from time to time because they set your enemies on fire.
Only if you have those unlocked.
Yeah, they're unlockables, but even then, the shotgun can come in handy too if you're fighting enemies at longer ranges. But anyways,
but like the defaults is mostly your flamethrowers. Well, your first flamethrower, and then your shotgun.
Yeah, with the base weapon, there's no reason to switch away from the flamethrower.
Yeah, it's kind of OP. And your tertiary weapons are your various axes, and those are your melee weapons. So, for the strengths, he has the rapid damage output. For the flamethrower, if you try and kill someone, and if you have your sound turned up, the ping of that person dying is kind of really loud.
It's ungodly, yeah.
And
it's super annoying.
And you don't hit him once, you hit him a bazillion times.
Within a second.
Yeah, within a second.
But each time you hit them, you only hit them for like 5 or 6 damage. You just hit them 5 or 6 times a second. So that really builds up after a very short while.
It's kind of a low damage output, but it's a high rapid damage. Another strength is he has an afterburn, which honestly I didn't really understand, but it's just your team or your enemy is on fire even after you shoot them until they get extinguished or whatever. Another
and I think they last for 10 seconds or so, and they get dealt 3 damage per second. It's pretty devastating, honestly.
Yeah. Unless you're near, unless you're being,
Extinguished or you have something around you.
yeah. Another strength is the spy checker. Well, he doesn't
uh,
have a spy checker, but he is the overall spy checker. And what that means is you can go around even shooting your teammates with the flamethrower, and if one of your teammates catches on fire, they are disguised. Well,
yeah, if you're if you shoot your teammate with a flamethrower and they set on fire, they're a spy.
yeah, they're a spy on the other team, and you can just kill them there.
Along with that, too, if you just shoot into thin air and a spy
happens
gets
to
set
show
on,
up. Yeah.
yeah, you can actually see spies when they're stealthed and on fire, so
But
you can see where they are, so you can shoot at them.
I don't suggest just flamethrowing mid-air 24/7, because
It uses up a lot of ammo.
yeah. And the last strength that we're covering in here is air blasts. And
Wait.
but
Oh, just air blasts. They're incredibly useful, but they have, I don't know. I feel that they're a bit underappreciated a lot. They have a lot of uses for them.
it's kind of funny because I've been playing this game for a little while. It's just off and on. But I recently was told by a Viscos that Pyros can air blast. Who knew? Anyways,
Yeah.
air blast.
But-
What?
Oh, just air blasts.
No. Air blast. You can blast um, your enemy away. It doesn't do any damage to them. It's just blasting them away. On that note, you can blast away demo men mines once they shoot out little mines in their area that they want, and you see them, you can air blast them away.
Yeah. However, it doesn't destroy the mines.
No.
And also, you can air blast your teammates to extinguish them if they're on fire from another pyro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Which comes in real handy.
Yeah, you're an extinguisher yourself.
Yeah. Along with that, you have the man melter as a pyro. The pyro has the man melter as a weapon, and essentially what that allows him to do is if he has a teammate that's on fire, he can get a guaranteed crit for each teammate that he extinguishes with the man melter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But isn't that like an unlockable type thing?
Yeah, it's an unlockable.
Yeah. So
But
if you have
unlockables
that,
aren't that huge of a deal because honestly, just play the game enough and you'll get it.
yeah. Onto the weaknesses. As a pyro, you have a short range for your flamethrower, which is your big weapon of choice that does a bunch of damage. And so you're kind of up close and personal with the enemy while you're trying to kill them, which doesn't exactly work out if your enemy is a heavy or something.
Yeah, and they're shooting at you while you're just barreling towards them, torches blazing, guns blazing. Oh my god, guns blazing is the one mannerism that can aptly be used for the pyro class. Who knew?
I don't understand. Anyways, another weakness is you have your various extinguishers. By that I mean the Girardi, which is P.
Yeah. Well, basically, a huge portion of your damage output, especially since enemies are moving around so much, is... And since you can't quite get a good grasp on them because while they're moving and you have such a short range, they're going to get out of the way of your flamethrower as fast as possible. and that basically leaves them just on fire taking the afterburn damage, which plays into a huge portion of your damage output.
Yeah.
And so with the extinguishers, these negate all the damage that could be done. Someone could be fatally burned, like they could be burned almost to death, and someone could extinguish them right as they are about to die, and then they get a health back, and they come back and kill you.
Yeah, that's a big minus. Another extinguisher is Mad Milk.
As it has been said before, pyros can air blast their teammates to extinguish them. So naturally, other pyros, especially since other pyros are flame retardant and don't get set on fire, they're a huge they're a huge weakness for pyros as well. For just if you have an enemy pyro on the other team and you're a pyro yourself, you're gonna have a bit of difficulty taking him down. Same thing with him; he's gonna have some bit of difficulty taking you down. But if you're me, you always lose because I'm a terrible pyro.
Yeah, I am too. You'll just have to learn how to be a good pyro. Just out of trial and error. But anyways, another extinguisher, which I think it is, because in the video, you'll understand why, but water, which it's kind of a no-brainer. Water beats fire in real life, but I guess Aviscos had
I don't know if it's
situation.
necessarily true or not that water puts out fire. I don't know. In my experiences, it doesn't put me out, but hey. And the last extinguisher is health packs, obviously.
Oh yeah, health packs.
Because nothing puts out a fire faster than throwing a first aid kit at it.
Yeah, just, I'm on fire. Health pack.
Oh my god, I'm all better.
Oh my god, you hit me in the head. I have a concussion.
I have a concussion and I'm on fire. This is terrible.
Oh god. Anyways, one last weakness for the pyro is just air blasts. Even though they are pretty useful if you know how to use them right, they are also costly. I think they are 80.
They cost 20 ammo per.
20 ammo.
And if you have the back burner, they cost 40 ammo per. And if you have the phlogistonator, you can't use it at all.
Oh, geez.
So
those are weapons that you'll have to unlock, by the way.
Yeah.
So just once we're just really doing the default weapons.
Yeah.
Strategies for the pyro is set fire to people. That's just
yeah. Along with that, you'll want to hide and make sure that you can get the drop on them, so you can set them on fire for long enough to where they're down to a certain threshold by the time they get away, and then the afterburn just takes care of the rest.
Oh yeah, just kind of catch them off guard.
Yeah.
That's good. So you can actually get up to them and them not shooting at you, and you probably dying before you get like halfway.
Yeah.
Another strategy for is extinguish your teammates. And I kind of forgot to add that in the strengths. But, well, along with the air blasts, you can air blast your teammates like Viscos was saying. I know.
To extinguish them, basically?
Yeah, to extinguish them.
It'll be greatly appreciated on your team. I cannot tell you the amount of frustration that I get from every time I'm on fire and I see a pyro run straight past me, and I'm just like, hey, air blast me, and he's like, what? I don't know how to play this game. I'm just gonna run at people and set them on fire because I'm a dumb pyro.
And yet again, for a strategy, just spy check. It doesn't have to be all the time, just occasionally. If you feel eerie or paranoid or whatever, just spy check.
Yeah.
And if you want, and if there's so many other pyros like on your team or whatever, stick by engineers.
And their machines.
Yeah, and their machines. For one, if they have a dispenser, you can heal up pretty fast. And
it refills your ammo pretty fast, so you can air blast to your heart's content.
yeah, and with the spy checking, you can, because engineers are basically useless for killing people besides having their well,
Ain't that Team Fortress 2 in a nutshell? Because engineers are basically useless.
yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
besides having their builds, they just kind of stay there and wait.
Yeah. But anyways,
And
we're not talking about engineers, we're talking about pyros.
anyways, pyros, spy check for engineers, because they're kind of like your baby duck.
Yeah, you have to keep your team protected.
Exactly. And then one more thing, air blast.
Air blast, air blast, air
Just
blast,
air
air blast. Just air blast all the time. Just I'm gonna help you out. Just open your console. If you don't know how to do that, advanced options or options, advanced options, open access console. Hit the tilde key. Open your console. Hit plus forward. Hit the plus sign and hit alt fire or alt attack, and that should do it. And you'll just be air blasting constantly, and nothing's ever gonna hit you because you're just air blasting all the rockets away.
Yep.
And all the people, and everyone's just gonna love you.
Yeah. You'll make MVP
Yeah, so fast.
so fast.
But actually,
Getting back,
yeah.
getting back to what we were talking about, and we're almost done, I promise. Strategies for against the pyro is keep your distance, because pyros are such short range. You can kill them instantly before they even get to you, and which that is pretty cool. And there is probably a demonstration in the video if I haven't edited it out.
Yeah, but yeah, pyros without fire are like scouts without movement, or heavies without their minigun, or engineers without their building, or medics without their medigun.
Yep.
Or spies without their bullcrap, stupid, dumb, backstab, disguises,
Again,
stealths, and
TF2 in a nutshell.
and snipers with just snipers being the
Calm down,
Sorry,
baby.
I'm having a bout of PTSD right now.
Calm down.
Anyways, carry on.
Calm down. It's our last strategy, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Keep extinguishers handy. If
Around
you-
pyros.
Yeah, if you're not a pyro and a pyro comes up to you, just make sure you have your pyro or whatever there.
You have some form of means to,
Yeah,
extinguish you if need be. You know, the quickest route to the nearest health pack is really most of what you need to know, and then occasionally you need to know where the water is. And then very occasionally your teammates will help you out, because your teammates rarely help you out.
If that's actually true though about the water thing, by the way, sorry.
Yeah. So,
anyways, those were the stats, weapons, strengths, weaknesses, strategies about the pyro. I hope you know a little more about the pyro and what not to do and what to do, and hopefully you'll make MVP in like a second. No, just kidding. Like a few games.
well, yeah, the pyro can be a very devastating class if you know how to play it, and unfortunately a lot of people don't know how to play it because they're dumb, and just no one ever air blasts me when I'm on fire. Like I run past 50 pyros and they're like, oh hey, hi, have fun with that fire. I don't have to worry about that because I'm dumb.
Yeah. Pyros don't really think of that because they can't catch on fire themselves. So,
Yeah, but still doesn't make it any less frustrating.
unless there's a rare occasion, if there's a spy that's being a pyro, but
Yeah, if spies disguised as a pyro, they can be set on fire. Simple
first
as that.
indication.
Yeah. Hey, something's fishy about that pyro that's getting set
Kill.
on fire right there. Yeah.
Anyways, we rambled on a lot. So Pyro, don't suck. Just don't
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah, no, it's, yeah. Ain't that just TF2 in a nutshell?
Yeah.
Don't suck.
Don't suck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop sucking, YouTube.
Yep. On that note, we hope you have a wonderful day.
Happy Christmas.
Don't suck.
Piss off.
Bye.
Piss off.